It was a cold, windy, and sometimes wet day from the 2017 Big East Cross Country Championships here in beautiful Kenosha, Wisconsin. The course was prime for some big runs today from both the men's and the women. And on the men's side, it was the Georgetown Hoyas going for the three-peat. They took home the 2017 Big East men's title, and also the individual winner, Jonathan Green, finally adding a Big East individual cross-country title to his record book. He's been a tremendous runner in his career at Georgetown, and he finally adds a conference title. Some of the other big performances today on the men's side, Villanova had numbers 2 and 3 coming across the finish line. For the Wildcats, it was Andrew Marston and Casey Comer picking up some big points for Villanova. It went Georgetown, Butler, then Villanova on the men's team side, and we had a chance to catch up with the individual champ, Jonathan Green, after the race. Standing with Jonathan Green, the men's individual champion. Your team also got the championship today. What was it like being able to not only claim the individual championship, but then to celebrate with your team?
Yeah, I mean, looking to Big East all season, we knew we'd come in and we had the potential to win, and so coming away with the victory today is what we really wanted team-wise. So.
For really the middle part of that race, there was a lot of jockeying for position. There was really a cluster of 6 or 8 runners through the 5, 7, and 8K marks. At what point did you realize you had a real shot to pull away from the pack?
I knew kind of going up the second hill, the big hill the second time, that I was in good position. I know a Villanova runner started to push it pretty hard, and so I knew that was kind of where things were going to start thinning out. And once we started crossing the hill, I started pushing it, and I saw I opened a small gap and just kind of to hold them off. And so, because Villanova had some strong duo right behind me, and so.
You've always been a strong runner in this conference and at the national level. To have now this accolade as well, adding it to another part of your trophy case. You're the Big East men's individual champion. How does that feel, man?
It feels great, yeah. I mean, I've been having to deal with Pat Tiernan for the last few years, and of course Eric Peterson as well, and then everybody else. And it's a strong conference, so to finally get a ICSI championship individually it's great.
It was a tightly contested race throughout much of the afternoon, especially in the early going on the men's side. Through 2, 3, and even 4K, the Butler Bulldogs had a number of runners in that lead pack, including Johnny Leverins and Matt Lumbar, really leading the pack for the Bulldogs. But of course, Georgetown and Villanova were right there the whole way. As the men approached the second hill, that is where the Georgetown Hoyas really found their extra push, and where Jonathan Green felt like he was able to pull away from the pack. Ultimately, the Georgetown Hoyas come away with a 14-point victory over the rest of the field, earning a three-peat title on the team side. Coming to you from Kenosha, Wisconsin for the Big East Digital Network, I'm Matt Schumacher.